Cheers, you guys. Today I'm making Barley John's Little Barley beer soap. So I'm going to mix up the lye and the beer together. So I'm going to show you that part today. I don't show the lye and water mixing just because it's pretty basic, nothing too interesting here. So this all going together here. Hopefully you can still see over in this distance. So Barley John's is a brewery in Richmond, Wisconsin, and we just went there last week to play some music with other people that were there. All right, got the lye. Round up the beer. Since I haven't used this beer before, I'm probably gonna go half beer, half water. Just because I don't want this to turn out like some beers get the soap really dark colored, and I don't want that for this. So now if I was smart, I would have drank this first and then added the rest in here. But because I'm not that smart, I didn't. I've actually had to crack this about 3 days ago to let all the carbonation out. So I'm going to go about there. And then I'm going to do the rest in some ice. To speed up the process here, so I don't have to wait forever for it to cool down. Maybe a little shot of water in there. Yeah, add the rest in water. Which is just a little bit here. It's easier to add more than to try to take some out, especially when I have beer in here. I don't want to dilute it anymore. So, and hopefully this will stay a nice lighter color. I always like the looks of the lighter colored beer soaps. Getting a little bit of my Tussa silk in here. It's cruelty free. So after the silkworm has left the cocoon, they go back and they harvest the silk out of there. So it's cruelty free, if I didn't just say that. I'm trying to pay attention to what I'm doing here. And then sometimes if you don't remove the carbonation out of this, you can have volcanic type activity when you put the lye into the beer. And even after a couple of days, you might still have that. So to err on the safe side, I always mix my lye and water or beer in the sink in case there's a volcano, because lye is very dangerous. You get a little splash on your skin and it starts eating your skin. So I always have gloves on, long sleeves. I have eye gear on to protect my eyes. So I'm going to mix it up slowly so that it doesn't volcano on me. You always have to mix your lye into your water, not the opposite way, or you will have a volcano. I did have a blonde moment one time, and I did do that. Luckily I didn't get hurt. But you have to be very mindful when you're soaping, because this stuff is very dangerous. Knock on wood, I've never had any serious accidents, but I have had my skin burned. Alright, so I feel like the lye is dissolved in there. It's kind of a murky brown type color. And I'm going to get a temperature shot on that. And I'm thinking my dog might start barking at me because whenever I'm on the phone, he starts barking at me. He thinks that he needs all the attention. So, yeah, I was waiting for him to come over here and bark at me. The temp is at 161 degrees, which is quite warm because I didn't do a lot of ice like I usually do. So I'm going to cut the video right here, and then I'm going to go get my oils ready and wait for this to cool down, and then we'll get back to making the beer soap. Alright, I'm back and we are ready to make this beer soap. I'm going to mix up my lye water here a little bit. I'm going to strain it to get any of that silk that remains out of there. Alright, here we go. Got that mixed up a good deal. I'll put in some of my melted shea butter, cocoa butter. For extra moisturization properties. And now I'm going to whisk this in because I have a feeling it's going to get, it's going to start setting up pretty quick here. So I'm also going to grab my mold in preparation once I put this fragrance in here. Oh yeah, it's already doing its thing, and I think that's because I have the cocoa butter in there as well. It smells wonderful. So I'm going to whisk this really quick and get to pouring so it doesn't have attitude with me here. The cocoa butter makes a really nice hard bar, but also with having the beer in here, it moves quite fast, and by moves, I mean it wants to set up really quick. I'm going to scrape the rest out of here into the mold. It smells wonderful. For the next couple of days, it'll probably have a weird, usually most beer soaps have a weird beer type scent, but after sitting for the 4 to 6 weeks that it takes to cure, then I don't really smell the beer scent so much. I'm going to tap this out to get any air bubbles out. Throw that in there. Rinse my glove real quick here. Can you see it? Yeah. Cool. So I'm going to let that firm up, and then I'm going to make my special top on there that I do. But I just want to say thank you for watching. And if you get a chance, go over to Barley John Brewery. And, oh, did I have it in the front there? Barley John's Brewery in Richmond, Wisconsin. They have great beer. That's the notification that my son's going to be getting off his school bus here pretty quick. But anyways, so yeah, go over to Barley John's in Richmond, Wisconsin, and have some of their great beer. There's really friendly people there. They have music on Thursday nights. And yeah, it's just a really neat place. So thanks for watching. Bye-bye.